Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, the Honorable the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Life Bencher. The Minister of the FCT State, the President of the Court of Appeal, ably presented by the presiding judge, Justice Baka, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, the President of National Industrial Court, the Chief Judge of the FCT High Court, and my Lord other judges that are here, the single senators and members of House of Representatives, the National Secretary of my party that is here, the zonal chairman of APC and PDP in the South-South, mandate secretaries, permanent secretaries, directors, acting ES of the FCDA, the Chief of Staff, the acting head of service, Chairman Civil Service Commission of the FCT, Chairman of Area Council, our dear mother and your team, the management and staff of Detail 2, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Today is day 14 of the flag-off ceremonies of the Federal Capital Territory. Today is an important day. Of all the flag-offs we have done, I consider today to be the most important. When we were appointed by Mr. President to be ministers of FCT, the Minister of FCT State and my humble self, one of the things that Mr. President said is that improving the welfare, enhancing the performance of judicial officers in this country has been a problem. What do you think we can do to improve on the welfare and performance of judicial officers? And with my experience as a former governor of a state, and I said to Mr. President, one thing your government must show different is that we can't afford to continue to see judges living in rented houses. Sometimes you don't know the landlords of these houses. Sometimes you don't know their neighbors. These judges preside over criminal matters or other serious matters indeed. And of course, you never can tell what will happen. And let me say this, and I challenge anybody who has a contrary opinion. What is happening today has never happened in this country as far as FCT is concerned. And I want to thank the Honorable Attorney General. And I want to say it, I'm not criticizing his predecessors, but when somebody has done something that is different, it is important for you to tell people, let the truth be told. This person has changed the narrative. He has changed the narrative because there's no time we have discussed with the President on how we are going to improve the welfare of judges and justices that has never given his support. I can assure you What you are doing today is provided in the budget of 2024 and 2025 of the FCT budget, which was sent to the National Assembly, approved by the National Assembly, and accepted by Mr. President. So we are not doing anything that we just want to on our own. It's the policy of Mr. President, and that's why he has to back it up by National Assembly appropriating it and himself assenting to it. And let me make it clear. What we are doing today is not just for heads of court when they retire, they go, no. As they are retiring, the property becomes their own. And that is approval of Mr. President. And that is why we issued the CFOs in their names. So any of you who are here now, don't think that when they are leaving tomorrow, you see people writing on pages of newspaper. Retired Chief Judge of FCT has taken our house. Retired Chief of Federal High Court has converted our house. The President of National Industrial Court has converted the House of National Industrial Court. The President of Court of Appeal has done the same. Please, the policy of Mr. President, this House of Courts, as they are retiring, must go home with their houses. And that is the true position. The representative of the President of Court of Appeal has said, I can imagine how a presiding justice who posted to Abuja FCT that you would think that things are made, things are affordable for him to do his job, was squatting with his own brother for 2 years. For 2 years. Tell me how comfortable he would be in that house to do his work. Friends will come and visit his brother. Will he say they shouldn't come? It's not his house. It's a squatter. It's not his house. And that is what you find our judges passing through. And that's why when I was governor of Rivers State, I made it clear. No judge on retirement will not have a home. If you don't want it physically, if you want it in cash, we did it. And let me say, to the Court of Appeal, to the Federal High Court, we are merely supporting you. We are not under us. It's only the FCT that we are relating with as the judges of FCT. That is why we are building for the Court of Appeal 10 duplexes. By the grace of God, will be handed over by Mr. President by the end of the year. 10 for the Federal High Court, 20 for the FCT High Court. And just like the President of National Industrial Court said, while he was speaking, in those days as children, when you don't want somebody to call you out, you'll be doing some traditional things that, please let them not remember me. You'll be praying, so I was praying that he will forget the promise that was made to him. Of course, as a former lecturer, and of course, as a judge, and of course, as a president of Industrial Court, I know he will never forget it. Mr. President, let me say it again to you. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not make promise and fail. And as his agent, I want to assure you, we will have to provide those houses for you, your judges. So don't bother yourself. Anywhere you see me, don't remind me. Take it to the bank, and you can cash from it. This project is not a project we'll let it be completed. Please, we don't have history of starting projects and abandoning the project. No one person will complete this project for us. We are going to complete this project. And I've had the contractor say 15 months. I've heard ES, FCDA say 12 months. So there's a problem here. ES, come. Contractor, come. Let us settle it here now. So let us know what we're doing. Where's the contractor? Where's the contractor? Yes. Yes. This is live coverage. Nigerians are hearing you. The judges are hearing you. You are the one who gave the contract, is it not? What is the time duration?
12 months.
Say it, let them hear.
12 months, sir.
12 months. Contractor, what did he sign?
12 months, sir.
12 months. Agreement is what?
Agreement.
Settled. So, this project must be completed in 12 months time and handed over to you. And the day you are retiring, State Fine is their house. But let me also say, what Mr. President has done for FCT, before the first tenure of Mr. President ends, no judge of the FCT will be living in a rented quarter. I said before the first tenure ends, no judge of the FCT High Court, I didn't say Federal High Court, I didn't say National Industrial Court, but of the FCT High Court will be staying in a rented quarter. That will come to an end. And we are making sure that this is done. The Attorney General, on behalf of FCT, we want to sincerely thank you. The support we have gotten from you, we cannot quantify it. In fact, it was through you that we have to even think about decentralizing the FCT courts. And the Chief Judge of FCT thanked the Attorney General. That has been included in the budget of 2025. I've just summoned the General Counsel to make sure that that project commences immediately so that we'll be able to digitalize the FCT High Court. The Federal High Court and Industrial Courts, they know how to handle that. But this one is under us, so we must give them the best. So I thank all of you. Our judges, our judicial officers deserve the best. And I thank God that Mr. President has made it as his own policy to see that during his tenure, the narrative is a different narrative. And we're happy. This project will be inspected day one to the last day. Luckily, it is not where you say there's no road. Here we are providing every infrastructure. Every infrastructure. And I went to as you are going, you look at the 3Ds and see how befitting. And that will make you to work harder. That will make you to say, look, even if I put in my life, you are entitled to do so. I thank the government of President Tinubu, who believes, of course, because when he was governor of Lagos State, everybody saw what he did for judiciary, and now becoming president, we don't expect anything less than that. Please, FCDA, there's no variation. The contractor, there's no variation. We don't want to hear, oh, we didn't know how the soil was. You did soil test here before you came up with the bill of quantities and the rest. So you know how the soil is. Don't come here and tell me, oh, when we started digging, we never knew there was this or there was that. You knew everything. And you have accepted, and we have mobilized you, and we have the funds to pay. So don't come and bring variation to delay this job. This is a special job that must be handed over at the time we have agreed within 12 months. 12 months of when the contract was awarded, not 12 months of when you come on site. You have signed the contract since we are giving you the money. I know you will say, oh, it's been raining in Abuja. I have told people, anytime it's raining, don't take our money. When the rain stops, come and collect money. Because when you take money, You put it in the account, it uses more interest for you, and then we were suffering. So don't take money in rainy season. If you take money in rainy season, work in rainy season. On this note, I want to invite our special guest of honor, the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, to do us the good, to talk to us, and then lay the foundation ceremony of this.
Criminal everywhere. So Wike wants to build house for the churches so that they can declare APC the winner in 2025. Is Mr. Joker. They are just joking. Why are they doing like this? You think that you're smart? You are not smart. Oh, the masses are 10 times think faster than the way you think. We want to build houses for the churches. See, let me check the reaction and see what these people are saying. Our masses, our audience are saying. This borrower thinks, this Barawo thing, he is smart. Shame on all our churches. God will judge you all for receiving this blood gift while Nigeria is lavishing in poverty and being killed daily by bandits. You will all never find peace if this is to appease you for denying innocent Nigerian justice. And this person said sorry about that. My question is, after building houses, buying cars for our presidency judges, how many of them can be bold enough to sentence you chai? And government buying house and building houses for our judge, we are finished again. No be small finish. We don't finish kpata, as in no, it's not something to even write home about. And this person say, and people were busy saying to reform the INEC. We need to reform Wike and Tinubu first. This is corruption at its highest level. Obi and Atiku should go home. Nothing for them coming 2027. Nigeria don't finish. Please build low cost houses estate for civil servants whose salaries cannot feed them and their family, let alone building a house. Abeg. Judgment for sale. That is what is it. A topical example of scratch my back, I scratch your backs. A person that gave you home deserves to be treated with favorable judge anytime he comes to your court. There are thousands of civil servants that does not have a room to stay in Abuja and most time can't avoid FCT rent. The minister does not remember them, but only judges in FCT. Many of us were born before you, and you were, and we know better. In 2023, as soon as this administration took office, they added another salary and wage tax to judges. The reason being that the judges was going to be their partner in reigning Nigerian. I am not surprised. There's nothing to surprise, because me, I know if Peter Obi is not standing strong, they are going to rig again. But anyway, everything is in God's hand. What is your opinion in building house to the chief judge of FCT? And your opinion is needed in the comment section. Peace and love always.